Alright, welcome. It is Thursday. It is race day for Air America's Racing League Thursday Super Series. We take a visit over to the UK, and it looks like a typical UK day with 82 or 80 something percent cloud cover. Pretty dreary, but it's not raining. Earlier in the week after round 2, it forecasted for a pretty heavy rain, or at least similar to round 2's conditions. So the drivers are happy with the dry conditions, considering that Snetterton is a very technical and tricky track. I consider it to be UK's version of Bathurst because it's tricky, but if you get it right, it's very rewarding. What's up, Blocks, man? Appreciate you visiting, checking us out. We got 11 in the grid so far. We should be projecting a another full grid for tonight. I got to... Oh, Kevin did that for me. Excellent. So we should have a full grid of drivers for tonight for round 3 at Snetterton Circuit. Doing some Discord work for the moment. Give me just a second here. Don't have enough hands or fingers to do all this at once. Okay. All right. Yeah, dude, Snet is something I haven't been able to tame myself. Like a week or so before my pedals decided that they didn't feel like working any longer, I tried to do a LFM licensing pass, and the track was Snetterton, and they were to get your license, you had to average over, I believe, 7 laps or 8 laps, a 150.5. And I was way off. I was like 150.14 or some crap like that. I was like, you know what? I don't need this LFM license. I'm going to not be mad the rest of the day and do something else. So Snetterton is not my favorite. But it provides a challenge. You know, it's like, you know, for instance, the rain is a leveling playing field. Driving a technical track that doesn't get a whole lot of attention can often have the same effect to the grid. You just don't like driving it, yeah. Well, at least you're fast. I don't like driving it, and I'm not fast, so I decided for this season to throw the drivers a curveball. I like to challenge the drivers, because in real life, you know, a racing driver gets there, you know, on his plane or what have you, and he has to drive whatever he's handed, whether it be a weather issue or a BOP issue, what have you. He has to make the car go around the track regardless of the conditions. So I think that's a challenge. Some like it, some don't. Some look at it still like it's a game. I look at it a little bit more serious than that, but it should be good fun. So interesting facts about Snetterton. As I looked this up last night, they broke ground in the early 1950, and it was opened in 1951. So this track is 71 years old. So definitely an old school circuit. Believe it's had 4 or 5 variations over the course of 71 years. Its current layout is considered the 300. There's a Snetterton 200 layout and a Snetterton 300 layout. We're on the 300 layout with 12 turns at 2.969 miles from stripe to stripe. The lap record, I tried to find a GT3 car record, and it got late last night, so I just looked up a lap record at all. And Felipe Nasser, who, if any of you guys are avid IMSA fans, he drives one of the DPIs over there, and he drove a Dallara F308 and went 139.933 around here in the 300 format. That is flying, considering fast mat. It's actually in 10 seconds is, it's pretty close, but still flying, considering the track is very bumpy and highly technical. Fast mat's gone 149.4 early on in practice. And we don't have a whole lot of rubber down on track, as they're just not putting some laps in. So yeah, let's take a ride with somebody. Let's jump on with Ray. He's been practicing all week. Again, G Portal. There has been multiple tickets put into the server systems with the PS4 broadcasting side of things, so it's still glitched. You PS5 guys got y'all stuff fixed, and it happened to roll over and mess up our spectator stuff. So, but at least PS5 guys can get back on a proper server. Yeah, the last sector, right where Ray just went off, when those orange sticks get knocked out, I'm lost. I don't know where to brake. One second. It's locked up, still not let me enter. So, having some issues with another driver trying to enter the server. I'm not sure what is happening because we have 11 in. Excuse me. Okay. So Ray's been doing really good in practice. He was down to a 50.04 before the server reset. And he's rocking the Audi, which Mr. Blocks in the chat would definitely go Ray, cheering on Audi boys. I feel like I see them enough. There's a white one on my lift at work right now. To get it out of my way, but very good, very fast race car. So we'll see what he does here for a lap time. said he was practicing with 25 liters. I told him to add a little bit so he can understand his heavy fuel stability. Still getting up to speed. It's right along with Mr. Matt, his beloved Macca. I wish I could give you guys deliveries and better viewpoints, but that's just what we got. He's rocking a really cool army green color with some pink, representing our team Triple X that we race with, Triple X Motorsports. So Butler said he's in. He said it was giving him issues earlier, so he's made it in. So that's good news. So our feature race today, we have an hour of practice, well 42:55 remaining. Why don't I remember the damn quality? Is it 10 or 15? Come on, Shuff. We have 15 minutes of quali. Bonus point for pole as per usual, and we have a 45-minute race. One mandatory stop with an open strat, so they can choose to take tires only, they can choose to take fuel only, or they can choose to take neither and make a stop and go. So that's going to be completely up to each driver's discretion on how they want to manage their pit stops. (18C ambient with a 23-degree track, so it should be good weather for grip. Or decent weather. It's a bit on the cold side, but it should be decent. I don't know why this is not working. Matt's gone around 49.4 still. And then him and Hazard that did that last race. They got, it was him and Stallard, I believe, that got out early in practice. Set a quick lap in practice and kind of hung out there. It's right along with Hazard. Had a couple of bad luck runs the last two races, but he still managed to pull out a podium last round. Rocking the Porsche. Give him props for that, because I can't drive that car. Me and that car don't get along. Okay, so I think Squirrels made it in. Cool. Two-tenths off. Understeer City. Just run along with my compadre Hendricks, he's rocking the AMG. Love to see it. Currently my favorite car at the moment, but I think I'm gonna, when I get back up and running, I'm gonna give the Honda a go. Get my buddy Cascanova to make us a livery for ARL, and then I'll probably rock the Honda and see how that goes. I really enjoyed it in on PS4. Butler pops it up there, 7/10 off. I believe Ray has gone faster as well, 1.5 off. So I know he can tighten that up. T2's made it in. Back in the Lamborghini. Let's see how Hendricks gets on with this one, see if he improved. Doesn't. Let's ride with our new joiner, Mr. Gandhi, 6'9", also in the Porsche. Should be a good car if you can manage, if you can understand how to get the car to turn with the intricacies of this track. Excuse me. Porsche does have a good sound. I like the 6th gear. It has that scream. Straight cut gears. Looks like T2's off. Just noticed that weird looking truck, like F-150 shifter behind the wheel. What the hell is that? Alright, who we got jumping in? Jackal's in, right on. Alright, let's ride along. Okay, so I butchered his name last time and I think I got it. I think it's Le Québécois. He's French Canadian, and I looked it up, and it's, if you Google translate it, it says the Quebecer. So I'm thinking, you know, like saying the Canadian or the New Yorker, that type of thing. So Le Québécois is how I think you say that. Maybe completely wrong, but it sounds better than just saying new guy or butchering his name every time. We got Rain. Let's ride along with Mr. Rain, also in the Maca. Young's made it in. He was one on our wait list. We had a couple drop out. How is that even? Yes. No, I'm not on video. Oh, I know what I did. I did it wrong. Okay. He'll be in. I made a mistake. Okay, thank you, hon. We got 5 drivers left. Mr. SFP Mari should be joining us soon. Captain Slow is also a new joiner. The legend has stayed up late. He lives in the Netherlands. It is currently, I believe, 2 a.m. in the morning for him. He said he doesn't have to work, so he said I might as well jump in and race. Legendary stuff. Butler, my man, what's happening? So, again, we're in round 3. So we do have a points championship, and currently in the lead we have Spacey with 127 points after the first 2 rounds. We have Air Flare, who's in the grid currently with 98 points. Juggernaut in P3 with 89. Unfortunately, he had some obligations to take care of tonight, so he's not going to be joining us. He's in 3rd with 89 points. Hendricks sitting in 5th spot for practice, right behind him with 88 points, and Butler sitting in P3 currently during practice with 84 points. That's your top 5, and there's more really close behind him. So the points chase is going to come down to the wire at a minimum for the top, for P2 and P3. With Spacey having a pretty decent gap, sitting in P1 with 127 points. Yeah, Ray is sitting in P6 right now. Let me look at his timetables. He's been practicing this track all week. So he's done a 50.9. So he's got another 9/10 he can pull off. Because I watched him do it before we reset. I was giving him some pointers on the track. Like I said, he's been sim racing for five and a half weeks. So really proud of him for that. And in a very fast but very tricky car. So if he can learn that car, like I said in the last race, he's going to be a problem. I'm gonna have to tell him that he can't go fast around me. So Hazard's put it up top with a 49.2. Looking good there. Let's ride with Ray, see if he's going to improve any. Flair hasn't set a time. He's usually at the front somewhere. And then Mauricio is a new joiner. Don't know what his pace is like, but we're going to find out here tonight. As is P11, Troglodyte Racer. He's a new joiner, so we'll see what their pace is like tonight. Always good to see some newcomers and mixing up the field. Yeah, definitely. Some training goes a long way with you know, finding pace. Even if it's a defense training class, understanding where you defend will also show you where you can, you know, attack the corners. So Fast Matt and Ray and I believe it was, I forget who the third person was, but there was 3 guys in one day that Butler went and did a session with, and immediately the pace is being shown here. So this is going to be a war of attrition, I would say, because of the complexity of the track, keeping it on the tarmac for the whole race. Cannon, that's right, Cannon 7. He had that section, so don't think he's checked in for this one, so we won't see the results of his pace, but from the reports in the BB's Defense School chat, the results were good based on his experience, so that's awesome to see. So with 27 minutes to go, we have 16 in, we're missing 4, so I'm going to tag those drivers to get them in here. Who are we missing? Him, Spacey. Thought I saw Dojo in practice. He's probably just not checked in just yet. Hey, my buddy Kenny. What's up, dude? Me and Kenny go back like 15 years. I met him through some mutual friends after I graduated from Universal Technical Institute when I was 19. Yeah, 19, 20-ish. Yeah, Kenny's on. He's checking it out. I'm 34 now, so nearly 15 years. Getting old. Shit hurts. Who is my other driver I gotta tag? Ulek, that's right. I think there's... Oh, Ulek's in. Yeah, old. Old. Everything hurts. Yeah, Butler, you're doing a fantastic job with that, man. It's an idea you had, and you stuck with it, and now we got some attention going around so that you can spread some knowledge, and everyone's going to have the opportunities or the resources at hand between you and Gamer Dad to learn this game, because it's challenging. It definitely pays off to really just get in the seat and drive. Just a shit ton of drive time is really going to pay off for drivers. Henderson, Jackal. I thought I saw Jackal in there. Jackal's in there. Boss, Fast Matt, Butler, Harvard's in, Teacher's in. Jay Rame is in. Dojo, that's the other one. So I tagged those 3 drivers. So Ray's getting along good. Still hasn't found pace. He must be just working on his fuel and tires. Hendricks has jumped up to P3, so he found some speed in the AMG. Yeah, the only thing that costs you is your own time. And if you're gonna spend the time in the game, you might as well do it, learn it. Yeah, glad to see Gamer's made it back to the Discord, and after taking a small break, he lives in the UK, so he took a trip with some friends to the Donington race, so that kind of inspired him to get back behind the wheel. Or as he gets back in his lawn chair. He literally has a lawn chair he folds out in his house to sit in his rig, and wicked fast with I believe it's a Thrustmaster T150. He doesn't even care. He's like, it's old, but it works, and he's proper quick. So it'd be good to see him come back. There's a series that he runs with a team that we're on, Triple X Motorsports. We do races amongst ourselves. Just the whole team as a whole will jump in, and it'll be anywhere from 5 to 10, 12 of us, and we just have a series we do for fun. But anyone is welcome if you want to get in on that. You can message me on and message on the chat, or hit me up on Discord, and I'll point you in the direction for that. Just good fun. I believe we're doing a Ferrari versus Mercedes series, so it should be good. Yeah, definitely old school, man. Love that about him. So we got Hazard, Fastman, Hendricks, Butler, Gandhi, Mauricio, Flair, then Quebecer, Ray, Captain Slow, Advocate, Jackal, Big Time, Dojo's in. Excellent. Rame, Troglodyte, and T2. So we're missing Boss and missing Spacey, who is our championship leader right now. So if he doesn't show, you know, that's going to tighten the gap in the championship. I imagine he'll show up. Boss is typically, he'll show up with like 15 minutes left. He does it all the time. And he and I battled in the mixed category series we did before we built ARL. I'd be practicing the entire hour, and I'm like, is he going to show up or not? Because we're tight on points and stuff, or tight on points. And then he would show up with like 15 or 10 minutes left, and then he would just show up and go fast. I'm like, how in the hell do you show up with like no minutes of practice and you just go that quick? It was so frustrating because I put so much time in to be quick. Let's ride with Flair. Also rocking the AMG this season. Damn, I need to get some water. Be right back. Sorry about that. I don't know what. Had something in my throat trying to kill me. Give me a water. Alright, 19:19 left in practice before we switch over to qualifying, which we have, again, 15 minutes of qualifying. And a bonus point for pole. That bonus point is very important if you're chasing a championship. It could mean the difference between winning and losing. Ambient has gone down 1 degree. So drivers will be making adjustments to pressures. Not a whole lot, but making adjustments nonetheless. Okay. Sorry, give me a couple swigs of water. Mauricio up there in 6th. Right on. So new guy's got some legs. Love to see it. So has Gandhi. He's up there in P5. That's what's awesome about this community, man. We got people literally all over the planet. And we got Butler, who's Australian, so it's early morning. It's like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. We got, you know, predominantly a North American, Canadian, and American. We have Brazilians, Brazilian nationals in our Discord. Captain Slow in 11. He's sitting in his living room at 2:30 in the morning over in Belgium, or excuse me, Netherlands. Excuse me. You know, we got people all over the place that join up, that love racing. It's awesome to see. Love chatting with all the different people all over the world. Use a lot of Google Translate. Been using that a lot. Yeah, yeah. But it's just, you know, the diversity is what's so cool, you know. You're not just, you know, racing one, you know, portion of the world. It's the whole world. And that's what me and the, you know, Hendricks is, you know, one of my teammates, and we have 2 others, George and Kevin, that run this league. And you know, it does say America's Racing League on it, but we truly, you know, we're all for inclusivity. Anyone and everyone is welcome. All skill levels are welcome to come and put it down on the track with us. Oh yeah, yeah. Boss could show up, and I watched the stream after my first, or I think it was my second race with him. I actually won that race at Bathurst. That was my first one. And he made me work for it. But he showed up late, jumped in the AMG GT4, and just left. And I watched his stream afterward. He streams on Twitch. Check him out. Really cool dude. We've had a bunch of chats afterward. And he was sitting there like bebopping his head, listening to music and chasing me down the track. And I'm in my seat sweating my ass off, trying to keep him away from me, you know, all the anxiety and pressure. And he's just bebopping around, you know, just chilling, cool as a fan. Love it. It's awesome. I'm a high anxietous person anyway. Oh no, I love Aussies. I love it. I love the culture. I want to go. I need to go see my cousin who lives in Melbourne. So I need to go see her. I hadn't seen her in a long time. She's got two beautiful girls I have never met. So I'd love to go out there and see them, and then go visit my man, brother from another mother, Butler Racing there. Go fire up his sprint car. Listen to it count cylinders off. We lost a driver. Wonder what happened there. Mom, would you log into your phone? Because every time I see Charles, I'm thinking, how in the hell is he talking and driving at the same time? Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Definitely going to see Butler at his house and do some mad Aussie stuff. Was it T2 that left? Well, he's back in now, so that's good. Alright. Hazard's going around. We've ridden with him a little bit. Let's ride along with Troglodyte. In Discord, his name is Squirrel86. He also has a PC, so we'll see him on the PC side as well. So similar to me, I have a PS4 and a PC. I can't do nothing but spectate at the moment, but essentially have same or similar equipment. He's chosen what we call the Boatly. In PS4, it is an OP car. It's all good, Mom. I'm just giving you hell. Have some braking markers in the grass there. Bentley does have a good sound. So he seems to have maintained that pace for that lap. Let's go on board with Dojo. He's in the Rari. That glitch. Love the interior of Ferrari. Thanks guys for coming to check out our stream. Broadcasting live from my dining room. In my rig, I'm sitting in my rig. Since we don't use the dining room, we might as well use it, so I built the rig here. I don't think anybody uses their dining room. Anybody use their dining room? What's up? What's up? What's going on, dude? Dojo's getting around pretty good in the Rari. Let's ride with the man Butler. He's not in chat. He's driving his Lamborghini. Most of the time you'll see him in the Lamborghini. If it's a rain race or an endurance race, he'll probably take the on PS4 he'll take the M6. It's actually a fun car to drive. I've driven it a couple times. Yeah, for real. I definitely want to go to Australia. Big time. Problem is, if I go, I may not come back. When it's all said and done, I want to end it. I want to retire and hide in Aruba somewhere. That's the place for me. Good turn in. Use all the road. Very good. Tricky corner this. seesaw in that one. We're sawing at the wheel a little bit. So less than 10 minutes to go. Still missing 2. Spacey, our championship points leader, and SRE Boss. Boss will show up at the beginning of quali and put like top 10. He's got that kind of pace. But I don't know. I've never seen him at Snetterton, so anything can happen. It looks like the top 4, top 5, 6, and 1 3 off. That's pretty close. It looks like it's gonna be a pretty good battle. Mauricio, I just realized it, 48.3. Watch out, guys. You got some fast people. New joiners going quick. Good for him. He was the driver I was having issues getting in the server, and that was my fault completely. I sent him the incorrect password, like a complete bozo. So I finally got him in about 20 minutes ago. So thankfully I got that figured out in time so he can get some practice in. This is a tricky corner. All that speed off the straight going into that right-hander. Very tricky on the brakes, especially in this car. Anything mid-engine, if you're on the brakes too much, that back end's coming around. If you don't have your setup correct and your brake bias correct, that car's going to whip around. Thanks, Ma. Appreciate it. I'm usually driving, but again, my shit's broke, so decided to broadcast the races for the guys. So as he comes back through, has not improved. Flares coming out. Ulick does a lot of photo and video editing, and he made some stuff for us, and very talented dude. We've used them already in our Discord and some of our social medias. For sharing our events and advertising stuff. Very talented guy. He used our photo of our ARL team AMG. It was a photo from I believe it was Laguna Seca. Added some color and some stuff to it. It looks really good. That looks like Boss has made it. 81. As soon as I saw 81, I knew who it was. So Boss is in. 1 away from a full grid. Stupid game. Stop glitching on me. When people join the server on console, I don't know what it looks like on PS5, but it lag spikes as that data enters the server, and it makes stupid things happen. So I have to re-click that driver's name. See if he improves on this lap. He's 1.8 off of the 48.3 set by Mauricio. Same time. So let's look at lap timetables for reference. So current quickest is a 48.396. So 48, 48, 49s. We got 50s. We got 51s down in P12. And all the way to 17, we go to 52, 53, and Boss obviously just joined in and hasn't set a lap. So, what's that, 5 seconds gap? It's going to be a pretty close one. Front to back, there's going to be battles all over the field. Spacey is going to be either late or absent. tagged him again. Make his phone ring off the hook and get him in here. Nope, he's in Discord, so he's got to be logging in any moment. I gotta say big thanks to everyone in America's Racing League that participate to make these events for us to even happen. You know, PS4 allows only 20 cars on any track, so to even have 19 is awesome. There's no better feeling when you show up to an event that you're going to do, and then every grid spot is taken with a driver. So it's something. It feels different when you have a full grid. There's more to lose. That's what it is. Yeah, go check out Bretto. He has a YouTube channel. He streams his races as well. Butler Racing 450. If you put that in the search bar, you can go check him out. Drop a like, subscribe. Do the same for us. Drop a like and subscribe. It really helps the algorithm out. Get us some more FaceTime with the news feeds on other people's YouTube. The more attention we get, the more often we can fill grids on all platforms, PS4, 5, and PC. Spacey is coming. He has just messaged me. So we should see Spacey join the server here in just a minute. Was you looking P4 a minute ago, or he just put it up there? Looking at Discord. Server full, no way. Does this track only allow 19? So Ulix put it at P4. Let's ride with Boss. He's also in the Rari this season. I've seen him do that. A couple races. Yeah, full grid essentially. It's showing 19. Spacey's trying to get in. It's telling him that the server's full. It should be 20 cars at every track on the PS4 platform. Yeah, it should be 20. I only see 19. Am I missing something? No, I see 20. I mean 19. I don't know why it's doing that. That's not going to be good, because that's our champ leader. I don't know what to do now. I may have to end the stream because he's not going to be able to get in.
Green light. Go, go, go.
That'll be a bummer. Because it shows me in a freaking car. And I'm obviously not driving. Spectator mode is glitched, so that might be the 20th spot. I might have to end the stream so he can get in. Yeah, I'm not gonna stream it if I can't allow a driver in. I gotta get him in here. So I'm gonna have to end the stream now, guys. Sorry about that. Jump over to Butler's stream or to Hendrix, Hen 420 Drix 2X's. He's also streaming the race. I don't know the other ones. There's more streams, but I know those two off the top of my head. So I'm gonna jump out so that Spacey can get in.